Hello, everyone. We are setting up, setting up. Just give me 1 second to pull out my information. I'm just opening up my information, everyone. Let's see my chats. Live chat. All messages are visible. Hi, Denise. How are you doing? Hello. Hi, Harris Party of 5. I'm trying to get my laptop up and going so that when we get ready to do analytics, I'm going to show you from off of my analytics of what it is that's going on for us to learn. So just give me 1 second. I'm glad you came in. Hello, Kay here from Denver. Hope you're staying. Yes, I am, Kay. And I'm going to have to grab my glasses too, everyone. We're going to hit our analytics. Just don't walk away. I just need to get my glasses. I'll be right back. I need my glasses. All right, everyone. Now we are back. We are back. Hi, Winston. How are you doing? Hi, Males. Hi, Mandy. I see you at work. Well, I know you're at work. All right. I think I've spoken to everyone that's come on. Everyone, too, please make sure you do thumbs up the live video as well. So while I get all of our information. Now, everyone that's on, are you using your YouTube analytics at all? Are you using your analytics for showing you what's going on your channel? And I'm going to wait for a few responses to come back in. Let's see here. Knock on all my live chats. Hey, Erica. Hi, Twinsational. Now, y'all using your analytics to govern your numbers for your channel? Because analytics actually tells us a lot that's going on with our channel. So if you are using analytics, just let me know if you're using them. If not, you're totally unaware of how analytics work, let me know that as well, so I can kind of discern out which part of analytics we need to start with. And let's see. I'm aware of it but confused about it. Okay, hi, Miss Alberta. Okay, Harris Party of 5 says she uses her analytics. All right. All right. Well, in that case, we're gonna just go with the basics, and we're just gonna start out with the basics. And the basics for analytics is given for one reason. It is actually to show us which content on our channel creates more growth and all. I use it, but I don't quite understand it. All right, well, hopefully after this section here, Erica, you and Twin Stationer will have a little bit more, everyone will have a little bit more information. So what I'm doing right quick is I have logged on to my analytics, and I'm gonna pull my computer in. Hopefully the light, well, you know what, my lighting is horrible. It's not gonna, all right, on your analytics, when you go into your analytics, I just want you to look at one thing first. Are y'all streaming from the device that you use to go into your analytics with? And if so, we're gonna do this a different way. Yes, I use it, but I don't. Okay. So are you streaming right now from your same device? Because we're going to open analytics all the way up. And no, okay. You're not streaming from your device. Good, Harris Party of 5. That means that'll let you follow along with me. Well, if you can go into your YouTube Studio, once you open up YouTube Studio and that dashboard comes up, there's some key information. Now that dashboard runs 28 days, so you're on your device. Okay, Miss Alberta. Well, analytics run 28 days at a time. And I'm going to give you the schedule because a lot of people don't know the scheduling even for analytics. With Google, if you're monetized, Google payment day is on the 21st of the month. Your month ends on the 15th of the month. So the 28 days is actually, it's still going to go back every day. It's 15, but it's going to pull your analytics from those days leading up to that 15th. So you can get actually a whole month's view of graphs of what's going on your channel. So when you see analytics, it's going to tell you your watch minute, your views, and all of that. But here's the key component to analytics. On analytics, you have to hit view more. So view more going to give you Hyacinth. View more is going to give you real-time views. But that ain't the number one question with learning analytics is, and if we're going off of real-time views is, and let's go here. Now on mine, my real-time views is for my analytics for the last 28 days is showing me that I have 8,805 views. It also gives me watch time, and it's 534.5 watch time hours. But on the analytics, when you hit that, if you're doing it from your device, once you hit real-time views, if you click on anything in there, it's going to open up another backdraft to show you actually what's going on. And so once you hit on real-time views, you need to look at views or last published videos. So once you go to last published videos, you want to see which videos is generating more traffic to your channel. So when you go to last published videos, now on mine, my traffic source says that my videos, even on last published, what is running numbers on my channel as of right now is removing my mirror medicine cabinet in my bathroom update series. Hey Sparkle. So what that is telling me that the content for, you know, like doing reworking stuff, just like I know Sparkle did a video yesterday that she was actually painting her living room. Well, that falls in the same category as this. So on my channel, if I was doing a painting series, what analytics is telling me that, hey, you're getting more traffic source coming in from painting or doing this. So analytics is saying is, hey, put out more content like this so you can see a substantial increase in your viewing time and also your watch minute. So when you hit that real-time views and real-time minutes, now the number one key with analytics, you have to decipher out your content. And I do know on my channel, at one point I was doing a whole lot of different types of content, but if you've been following me now for a while, you'll see in the last 3 months I've been toning and humming my content in, and I'm doing that specifically purpose because analytics is telling me what's driving my channel. Now I do know that we might like all kind of stuff, but it ain't what's driving your channel. So according to analytics, my traffic source is coming through YouTube search, and it is for my tablescapes. But everyone, just a key component for analytics. Now my tablescapes was running, but now analytics is doing a change because it follows trend. It follow I don't know what the algorithm itself follows, but it changes up. So it's giving me a different direction now on my channel for what type of content I need to be putting out. Is everybody following me so far? Or do you have any specific gendered question up front about how you should be using your analytics? Hello, Planet Taste Buds. Can everyone hear me? Well, I guess so, because I got a couple questions put in there. Do y'all have any specific, let's see here. Okay, you can't hear me. Can anyone else hear me, or am I just, because I want to make sure that, okay, Miss Alberta said yes, she can hear me. Okay, now I'm going to show you a key component to analytics. And okay, Cheryl say yes. Okay, everybody can hear me good. Okay, when you go on your analytics, are y'all checking out your audience? Because audience is another hey Tamara, love my babies forever. Are y'all checking out your audience for, because analytics going to tell you what group of people are actually coming onto your channel watching your videos, and it's going to give you age specific and it's going to give you gender specific. So are y'all looking at the audience level on your through your analytics? Because, and I'm going to tell you what I done a few months back when I started doing more research to learn how to properly use analytics. On my analytics, it gives you the age demographics, right? So what I done was, at first, my number one target was that 45 to 54. A few months back, probably 4 months back, my target was the 45 to the 54. So what I said was, okay, let me look at my content to see what my content is not. Hi, Cynthia. Where my content is actually not graphing over into the other age genres. So what I did was I kind of did a little switch up on my content, on what I was putting it out and how I was putting it out. So what I did was I did a trial error of, it's like, okay, for this week I'm going to do this because I want to see how it's playing out with my numbers. So once I looked at my age demographics, it told me, say, okay, because we know different age groups like different things. One of the reasons in grabbing that younger audience is, you notice if you followed my channel, most people, because I like, now I'm back to my original theme song. It's because I keep getting copyright hits because YouTube don't want me to use the other music, so I came back to my original music. But to pull in that younger, that 13 and that 17 and that 24 age group, once I changed my music in the background, I pulled those, I got that, those three groups came in on my channel and started viewing my videos. So again, had I not been looking at analytics to know, say, okay, what is it that I need to do to pull in each age demographic so that it can actually create more viewing time for me, but also help push my channel. Because the ultimate goal for all of us is, if we're doing this and we want to be successful in it, is we're gonna have to hit the age demographic so that it can actually be pushed farther out for the algorithm to show it. Hey, Designers Loft, you guys, I can't see well because I'm actually streaming from my phone as well. So that's one thing that I did. I switched my background music, but I'm switching it back. But look at your analytics to see, look in the last 30 days. If you're putting up at least, and I tell everyone, if you want your channel to be successful, you should be putting out at least 2 to 3 videos a week for you to be successful, because you're giving your followers some content to look at. So when they're only getting one video a week, one video every 2 weeks, one video a month, you haven't given them enough of content for them to constantly come on your channel. Now I'm gonna tell you how that come into play. I've been doing YouTube now a year and 3 months. When I first started, I didn't start out to put out as much as content I did. I just end up liking putting out the video, so that's where I ended up. But I had got sick and I was in the hospital for like 10 days. So I went one period where I didn't even put up any content for like right at a whole month. Well, before I went in the hospital, normally if I would upload a video, within the first 3 hours I have 400 or 500 views. But once I didn't put up any content, after that I had to start all over again. And right now it's still a building process. So what happens is your subscribers are looking for your content, and when they see that you're giving them content, they're coming on the videos to give you the views. It's just that they're constantly looking to see what is it that you're giving me that I'm missing, but they want to see content. So, and to everyone, if you're not a family member of anyone that's actually in the live, make sure you hit their channel up. So now with that, look at your analytics, look at your videos. The key sources is look at your videos to see what videos run better numbers. So when you start looking at your videos, and if you see that, so like right now, tablescapes have been running major numbers. Well, with people that don't follow analytics, they finna miss something, because tablescapes, the numbers for tablescapes are dwindling down. So now Google is telling us, say, hey, wait a minute. Now DIYs or now home restoration is actually what's hitting the algorithm for watch content. So if you don't learn if you don't learn how to see what's changing, you don't know how to change to actually keep and you got to keep your content current. Because sometimes we're running content, but it's old content, and you're going to get views because your followers, because like everyone, we all know, you're going to have your subscribers and your followers. Subscribers just going to give you that number count, but a follower they're going to actually look at those videos. But if you're putting out content that follower is not wanting to see, they may just give you the they click for the view for the video, but you don't have no video retention time. And that's one of the things that's coming up. I actually, and I saw Grandmama Sandy did a film, and I think it was today, but and I pre-film everyone. If y'all do content, I'm gonna tell you, pre-filming is your friend, because you don't be under the gun, and you can kind of plan out what it is you want to do, and it keeps you ahead. Pre-filming, if you don't pre-film, you ought to consider it. But for roll call shout out that's coming up Sunday, I usually pre-film two weeks to a month ahead. So since I've been shut in, I'm getting back caught up. Right now I'm 3 weeks ahead. So all of my content that you see between now and the end of this month has already been pre-filmed. So but with your analytics, if you're learning your analytics will teach you one major key component. Now we want people, if you go on, and I'm gonna go on one of my videos so I can give you a true to life number. So let's see here first. I'm going to click on, if it lets me. Everything is running slow on my end. All right, I'm gonna click on my bathroom tour, decorating small spaces. Now I did that video 1 year ago, right? But 1 year ago, and that video has 2,928 views. But from that video, if I got 2,928 views, if it had been a relevant video, because if you're posting your videos, you can see kind of on a weekly basis on how those videos numbers are running. And I'll tell you, if you're trying to be successful, you should look at your numbers daily. My routine to look at my numbers is once I get up in the morning and right before I get ready to close out for the night, I look at my numbers to monitor my numbers. But that video has almost 3,000 views. Now, if this video had, just say, 200 views from a year ago, and if I can see decorating spaces through my other videos is not creating views, then at this moment I should not that I don't like decorating spaces, but what the algorithm is telling you, your decorating spaces videos are not turning numbers for your channel. Look at the videos that is actually turning numbers. And I'm going to share this with everyone. If you don't know, most people, if you don't do the research, you don't know, your major hits come when you upload a video to YouTube and that thing goes public. Your highest rating comes within those first 3 hours. So therefore, if your video is ranking where it ranked, because we want the algorithm to recommend. Now, how that video ranks in those first 3 hours determines how the algorithm recommends your videos to other people who you're not subscribed to. So therefore, it's a couple key components to that. Now, if I upload a video, and if you upload a video, try to be where you can look at your numbers for them first 3 hours at least a couple times to see how your video is ranking. So if you get 100 views in those 3 hours as opposed to 20, you know whatever video that gave you the 100 views actually is going to be pushed farther than that video that only got the 20 views. So that's number one. Here's number two. You have to determine what upload time. Now I've been doing a universal 12 noon, because on my channel, and see, it works different for everyone's channel. At first when I started, my upload time was 4 a.m. Now when I would upload at 4 a.m., I would have 300 or 400 views by 5 a.m. But it shifts. So if you don't learn the analytics, you don't know where everything is shifted. So you have to learn what works when. So the next thing too you will see is what days you need to upload what at what time. Because even though I'm doing a 12 noon universal now, it ain't what works good for my channel. And because I've been telling everybody, come next month, I'm niching my channel in for my channel to flow full productive for the numbers that I saw, which means it's like my days on Tuesdays for my channel is a slow day. So if I'm gonna upload a video on Tuesday, my video numbers is not gonna come in to 3 p.m. So therefore, if I upload a video before 3, I did that video disservice, because it ain't gonna be a video that's gonna be quickly recommended by YouTube for someone else to watch it. Because, and the key I told you again, is those first 3 hours is what's detrimental to every video. It's the first 3 hours. So we have to look and see on what days, and you have to decipher out the time, because at first I would play with every time slot to see which time slot works better. So I do know, like I say now, Tuesday for me is 3 p.m. Now I do collabs on Saturdays. You'll never see any personal content of mine going up on Saturday, because Saturday is a horrific day. The video that go up on Saturday, and see, that might not be what's good on your channel. Saturday, your videos may pop, but on my video, Saturday is not a good day. But I participate in a collab, because on collab days, you got other ladies that's doing stuff and they're looking at the content. So if I'm not participating in a collab, I will not put up content on Saturday. But you have to learn, and the number one thing with that too, if you look at your videos, just look at videos that you uploaded on those different days and see how did those videos rank. But you're going to have to start with actually monitoring your numbers for those videos. So for that bathroom tour video, what it showed me was, when I did the bathroom tour, was that, okay, this video generated more numbers. So by me generating more numbers, the algorithm or analytics was saying, put out this type of content. Is everybody following me so far? Because we're going to kind of do a little switching in here. So y'all following me so far? Any questions anybody's having, or is analytics still not making sense? What about analytics that definitely has you confused? Because and one thing too is this: if you're learning analytics, when you go into your analytics, and when you open up, you got your overview, your discovery, your audience, your interactive content, your playlist. Now, if you don't understand your overview or your discovery, you're definitely not going to understand interactive content. And interactive content, if you looked at, and I'm going to go back and pull it up. Today when I posted on my community tab to see if anybody was wanting to do, learn about analytics, what I did was I actually took a real picture of what my analytics was stating. So on my analytics now, before, and if in my analytics on that community tab, you saw it said impressions, and it had 103,233 impressions, which that is something else that's letting you see what need to be generated on your channel. But before you can get to in the impressions or your click-through rate, you have to actually understand your discovery part and your audience. You have to understand each section before those last things actually make sense. And one thing too, everyone, on with your analytics, this is what you will see. You'll see one of your videos, as far as analytics, when you do your analytics, it'll say views, retention, and watch time. Now it's going to give you a number, and it'll tell you, say, okay, when you release a video, well, within the first hour, normally your video runs this amount of views. And if you come over, it gives you a up in green, or if you're within that time frame, it gives you a little check in a circle. If you're under, it's a downward arrow that's in gray. Those numbers are very important. But not only views is, because a lot of us, I look at, a lot of us are getting views, but if you're not getting retention, your views really ain't gonna matter. Because if I watch your video, and because I do YouTube, I tell, if I watch someone's video, I will watch the whole entire video. Now, I'm not telling everybody to do that. That's just what I do, because I'm a YouTuber and I know how YouTube works. But when someone clicks on and they give you that click and give you the thumbs up or thumbs down. And the key, everyone, when somebody thumbs down your video, don't even get upset, because Google don't care. If you click it thumbs up or thumbs down, I'm going to get the same. When you monetize, you get the same pay. They don't care whether it's thumbs down. It doesn't matter. So when you have your trolls that wants the thumbs down everything, thumb down doesn't mean anything. It carries the same weight as a thumbs up. But when you are putting out those videos, and if you put out a video and I come onto your page and I hit that thumbs up and I watch it, because most people are going to let it play for the 30 seconds and then they're going to come off your page. Well, if I done that and the next person behind me come and they watch that 5 minute, 10 minute, whatever the time frame, if they watch that 10-minute video in its entirety and still gave you the thumbs up, well, because I watched 30 seconds and gave you a thumbs up, and that next person watched the whole entire 10 minutes, what happened was this: it made that person that watched that whole video for 10 minutes to actually watch your video for 2 minutes, because it offsets the time. You got 30 seconds and 10 minutes. So if I only give you 30 seconds for that, all of it to weigh together, I just pulled from your total retention time. And that's one thing I think for us when you learn analytics that most people don't know. So that when they go on there, and you're going to get the view, but that's why you'll see some of your videos. Look on your videos, look at your views, your view count, and your retention time. And for Google to actually want to recommend your videos, if you do a 10-minute video, your retention time has to be at least 5 minutes. So if you're not hitting that 50% mark, it don't still want to recommend your videos. Your videos will go to the people that constantly watch your videos. So that's why if I go on your channel and I always watch your videos and I'm watching them in length, on my page and my page alone, you're going to hit my recommended, because I'm watching your videos. But if you go on someone else's page and they're only watching your videos for the 30 seconds, you may have one video, maybe one. And it's not going to be much. Sometimes it's not, because they're not giving your videos the viewing or the retention time. And that is one of the things, the first major things for us, analytics. But if you learn analytics, and one key too, again, is when you want to discern, decipher what type of content you should be putting up. Again, look at your numbers. And I'll tell you, just for homework, go back over the last 3 months. Look at your content on what you put out. Whether it's like me, I'm a lifestyle channel, so I do tablescapes. I do home decorating. I do clean with me. I do cook with me. I do hauls. I do shop with me. I do days in the life. But see, and just within my channel, you may get 10 different things. So that's why I'm niching it down, so I can have, and my channel is going to actually run primarily off 4 major types of content. Now you'll periodically get the other things thrown in, but when you niche and that's why you'll hear people say, I'm niching my channel down, which means they're learning to see what content run better numbers on their channel. But look over the last 3 months to see what content you run. And when you look at that content, just outweigh it. Say, okay, now don't just look at, if you got a video, and you got say, hey, well, I did this tablescape and this tablescape had 300 views. Don't just look at the views. The key to look at your retention, because that's going to be the next key component. Because tablescape is actually what's bringing in people to look at it, but look at the retention. How long did that video keep whoever was looking? How long did that video keep me engaged in what you were showing me? Look at video retention. So when you look at your videos over over the time, it's going to actually tell you, say, okay, if I might put out tablescapes and everybody love them. I got 500 views on the tablescape, but I went in the kitchen and I cooked. Now I only got 100 views off of that, so the tablescape outweighed it. But the tablescape video, my viewer retention was 2 minutes. But the cooking video, the viewer retention was 8 minutes. Well, I'm sorry to tell you, most people don't know that video that got 100 views just outranked that video that got the 500 views, because it took on 8 minutes of viewer retention. And viewer retention is telling you, on an average, everyone that watches your video watches it for this amount of time. So that's why you want to look at that number. Then two, if you learning analytics, I tell everyone, that's my sister, I text her back. If you want to see the major route that your channel is taking, just over the next 2 weeks, we're all shut in. Upload you a video. Upload at least 3 videos with 3 different types of content geared for 3 specifically different things. Because I can do my tablescape that still has to deal with my home decor, because we're going to style out the tables with other stuff. But do your videos per your content though, because I'm in lifestyle, so I'm going from the lifestyle point per your content. Upload those videos, then look, say, okay, and at the end of this week, what did each group that I uploaded, what did those videos tell me? Then you'll see which way you're going. And I'll tell you too, like, and some of our videos, I'll just be quite frank, this is what I learned. This is another key, because I believe in giving everybody information that I have learned. This is what I have learned doing YouTube. If you upload a 3-minute video, they're going to watch probably 1 minute of it. But if you upload a 15-minute video, they're going to watch at least 4 minutes of it. Why, I don't know. For some reason, because at one point I was going to shift all of my videos to 10 minutes and under. Now that work, but it's only going to work once you establish. For some reason, I don't know why. And I was even through learning through research. Research still tells you that when you do your videos longer, you get longer viewing times. The shorter the video, the less viewing times. I don't know why it works that way, but it does. So that'll be another key if when you're trying to learn your analytics, because you're still trying to build your channel, is give them more viewing content, because that plays a part. So we talked about viewer duration. And again, in the discovery part, for us, impressions. Now, impressions is this. If I'm watching your video, and another key, here's another key, everyone. If you are not doing your end screens, and if you are not doing your iCards or eCards, you're doing your channel a disservice. Because, and I'll tell you too, anytime you see, if you're watching anyone's video and that iCard come out with that E in the, or they say that cloud in the sky, just tap it. It's not going to open up another page. It's just going to highlight the videos that the content creator attached for you to see. That is an impression. So if you're watching my video, and I've added in my iCards or my eCards, Every time you tap that thing, when that thing come across the screen, that gives me an impression, which it tells Google's algorithm that whoever's watching your videos is interested in your other content. Therefore, now Google will start to more so recommend your channel to other creators, well, other watchers, that is. So when you don't do the end screen or the icon, I'm telling you, it is a disservice to your channel. And if you don't know, I recommend highly, if you upload a video, any video that you upload, before that thing is released, add your end screen and your iCard to it, and you can customize those the way you want. Because, and like I said, and a lot of times you don't realize when that thing pops up, what happens is if they touched it, they look to see what other videos you got. Well, that thing will actually let them touch it at the end of your video to go back to whatever they looked at to choose another video to watch. Now, as far as doing my I caught my cloud in the sky with linking that video per my channel, because I'm giving you the information per my channel. Long as I link those videos with that eCloud, I get 40% more watch time. Now I ran for 2 weeks videos that I did not put e-cards in or end screen, and my numbers dropped 40%. So when it gave me that number, it's actually real time. So what I had to do, because I was trying to learn to see what worked for my channel and didn't. So I went back and to every video that you upload, you can go back and actually add those end screens and iCards in for every single video that you have uploaded. It'll allow you to do it. But I went back and put them in. But I try to make it my rule of thumb. That's why pre-filming is your friend. Because if you pre-film, you're not trying to hurry up and get that video out. Because sometimes when you're trying to hurry up and get that video out, you don't have the time to actually get all of that extra little stuff to actually help your channel grow put in there. So add those end screens and those iCards on every video that you put out. That's number one. So with that, that'll give you your impressions, and your click-through rate is actually tied to that. Because like on mine, my impression, like I say, I did 100,000 impression, but my impression click-through rate was 4.3%, which means that 4% of everyone that saw those e-cards, once they watched that video, they went to another video and watched it. And that's what you want. And another thing too is this, is with the traffic source. And this is something that I learned by accident about traffic source. Well, with traffic source, when I started my channel, I started out, I would send text messages to family and friends to come and come and subscribe to my channel. Then they actually came in, and you'll get people to come in and subscribe. Another key, if you're sending anyone information to come into your channel and subscribe to your channel or to follow you, we got the option to where you tell people subscribe to your channel, and you use your channel URL. Never use your channel URL, everyone. Take a specific video, give them that video URL, because if I send you my channel URL, all it did was pull up my channel, you hit subscribe. But if I send you a specific video, when you get that video is going to open up. Once you hit subscribe, not only did I bring you in as a subscriber, but I actually got viewing time for that video. It's just another key nugget out there that's, so, and when you do that, you'll see a shift in your numbers. And always, and I tell you this, always share your channel, and share your channel with family and friends. Now I have a big family. Now I will tell you, probably 30% of my family do still watch my videos. They'll come on and watch my video. But one reason why I tell everybody learn statistics, because statistics say you're not going to get the vast majority of your family watching your videos until you start making good money through. Then they'll see, say, hey, wait a minute, this is really doing something for them. Now let me check it out. But if you're going to share your channel, never just share your regular channel URL. Well, that tip, share a video channel URL. That's the second thing. And see, that actually helps your click-through rate or your impression rate. Because once you get that link or that text from me and you hit on it, it pulls you straight into a specific source. So that is a impression rate that you got from me sharing my channel information with you, because I was precise with what I was sharing. Now, too, in building your channel for analytics, when you get ready to do your INQUIRES, INQUIRES gives you several options. INQUIRES, you can actually recommend another channel for someone else to subscribe to. You can recommend one of your playlists. You can recommend a specific video. You can recommend your most recent upload, or you can recommend the best for viewer. I will tell you, anytime you're doing your INQUIRES, always have best for viewer put into whatever you're putting out, because the algorithm identifies who's watching your video. So when it says best for viewer, just say for instance, I like to watch home repairs, and you might be doing a tablescape, and I'm watching a tablescape video, but because I watch a lot of home repairs, and if you have that INQUIRES set for best for viewers, you're going to get another view off of me, because I'm going to get on that end a video pop-up that you're doing your home repairs on. And it's going to actually direct me to another one of your videos. So that is one key component to even growing your channel. Because the key part of analytics is, for one thing, everyone, it's still to help us grow our channel. So I want to give you information that, some stuff I've learned through trial and error, making a lot of mistakes. Because, when I started, I didn't have no one I can talk to or even get information from. But I just kept doing research and trial and error. So that is another key. So make sure when you're doing your INQUIRES that you always have that best for viewer, because it identifies every specific person that is actually looking at that video. All right, now we're going to go over, and we talked about audience for a little bit, and we're going to go back over to overview. Now, in your analytics for overview is, I want to highlight one major thing, because we talked about your viewer duration and your watch time from your subscribers and all that. And to you guys, the algorithm identifies views from non-subscribers as well as subscribers. So when the algorithm is identifying views from subscribers, it's going to link them, because and it's one of the things that actually can adverse affect your numbers, which make your numbers as lower, and that's going to still play a part in that video retention, on how long did you watch that video. But in views in real time, now views in real time for us analytics, it's going to always show you what videos that actually pulled them. It's going to give you a number on, okay, in the last 2 days you got X amount of views. Well, when you tap on that, and if you do it from your computer, it will actually show you which videos that was running greater numbers. What I would suggest to you is look at that for a specific, and when you're doing it from your computer or your laptop, it will actually let you put in the dates that you want to look at. Key in for a month back and look at your numbers and let it tell you which videos, because I might release the video, just say you released a video 5 months back, but that video is actually, and you won't see it because it ain't at the top of your video list. So within those first three, you'll see what's running numbers quickly on those, but anything down, you don't know actually fully what's actually running numbers. So key in that last month so it can let you see. And like I say, if you uploaded a video 5 months ago, now that video itself is actually running numbers for you. It's showing you a specifically geared content that is actually getting ready to it's actually pushing your channel. So when you're doing your analytic part, it'll show you, okay, now let me do a little shift, because sometimes guys, just inverting one specifically gendered video a week from off of your analytics will cause a major number change. And and like I say, I've been on YouTube a year and 3 months. As today is the 8th, the 19th. The 19th of this month will be a year and 4 months. But I received my notification for my monetization. So I'm waiting on the actual paper to come in the mail so I can do the video for that. But I'll tell you a key point was, like I say, when you can see which video is actually running numbers for you. So I start inverting certain little different videos to run numbers on my channel. And I'll be honest, in the last 3 months, my numbers changed majorly. But analytics showed me where it changed at. Because and I want to say it was in October or November, because I shared with some ladies, I was telling everybody, I was like, everybody start doing tablescapes, because analytics told me that tablescapes is running numbers. And I got it on this device. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back on the end after I close out this live and drop that picture in on my community tab. But analytics is what told me to run tablescapes. And it told me, says, hey, your tablescapes are running way more numbers. And it gave me, and if I'm not mistaken, it said that my numbers was running at, and I think it said 1,000% more with the tablescapes. And it said, consider uploading tablescapes to keep your numbers running. That's what analytics told me that. So once you learn analytics, because I use my analytics in my TubeBuddy and my Creator Studio, but that was popped up in my analytics when I opened it up, because it was seeing the mass numbers coming in from the tablescapes that I was participating in tablescape. So when you learn analytics and your numbers start running, like I say, it gave me a memo at the very top. So when it switched that, because it just changed again, so that's why I say you'll see my channel. I'll sway toward what is actually pushing, because at the end of the day, if we are content creators, if I'm not creating content that you want to see, you're not going to watch it. So as much as, and I probably have did, I know I've uploaded 300 and something videos, but I've done at least, since I've been doing YouTube, some DIYs that I filmed that have never got uploaded. I've done at least 500 DIYs, and I have loved every last one of them. But because I love them, don't mean you as the watcher is going to love what we kind of love stuff because we done it. And it was like, it's okay, but I like it. So learn analytics, because it's, like I say, it's going to show you. And I know even for me at first, I didn't understand analytics. I was like, I'm going to take the next 4 months and I'm just going to gear in so I can learn to see what analytics is teaching me. And from analytics, and once I started to learn, I was like, okay, I need to shift my channel this way because the algorithm is saying it needs me to go in this direction or that direction. So look at that too, you guys. But again, look over the last, just for the last month. And I'm sorry I done kept y'all on almost an hour. I'm gonna hurry up and wrap it up. Go over the last month for us analytics. And to everyone, if you have any questions, I keep my email link down in my description box of every video, or even on my community tab. If you want to ask a question, just send me a message. I promise I'll respond. But look at your videos for the last 30 days. Look at which videos, not only that, just got the high view count. Write those down, but look at the videos that got the higher retention count, which means people watch them longer. Those are the videos that you should be more majorly concerned with, because it's those videos that's actually going to make your channel run your numbers better. So with that, and then closing, and I'm going to do another analytics where I can actually break it down, because I think I do know, like with Miss Alberta, she told me if she can see it as I do it, it actually helps her and it makes sense. Then it helps me because I talk fast. It'll keep me at my pace. So when I do the next one, I'll make sure that I'm actually coming on with my other equipment so you can actually see what I'm doing. So we'll do that. But if you have any more, do anyone have any specific question about oh, I'm sorry everyone, my live feed keeps jumping out and I missed a lot of questions. I'm trying to creative with me, help me understand. Okay, Miss Stephanie, I'm at your question, Miss Stephanie. Which part are you wanting to understand? Yes, it keeps kicking out my and I'm trying to, I'll be doing that first thing tomorrow. I'm gonna follow better if I can't see it too. Okay, all right. And I'll make sure I do that. On the next one, I'll make sure I got my equipment set so you can watch me hit it on the line. Which question, Miss Stephanie, if you're still on? Because I do know too, a lot of people do need to see, so I can let you see, and I'm gonna let you see when I do it, my real numbers. Good night, Erica. How do you get that information that shows you what videos to run? Great, Miss. When you're going in for your analytics, when you start using your analytics more, and let me see if I can actually get this computer screen not to glare y'all out. And I'm gonna see real quick, Miss Stephanie, if I can get it to show you what I'm talking about. So let's go over to my analytics. Okay. Let's see. Hopefully. Okay. I'm going to reposition the angle of my camera to see if this will, no, it's still throwing a glare on there. Can you follow this a little bit, Miss Stephanie? All right, for analytics, this is what it'll show you about your video. When you see your graph here, you see we have different lines. It's individual lines. See here, 486, 469, 318. It's telling me views and watch time, but When you see here, when we get right here, come on, my internet's trying to run slow on this thing. It would tell you, and I'm trying to do it still so you can see and I can get it to pull up. It will tell you the video that ran your numbers. Oh, we just keep expanding. Okay. All right. I'm hoping y'all can see this good. Now you see here, like on here, well, on this day it's showing me 3 published videos, Miss Stephanie. And I don't know if it's showing you good right there. This day I had 2 published videos. This day I had 2 published videos. But with 2 published videos, when you go on the actual YouTube studio, it's showing 2 published videos. My numbers dropped. But here, right here, and I need to actually do it for the whole 30 days because this is not for the whole 30 days like here. April the 7th, 500 and, if you can see that, 502 views came off of this video here. Come on, open up the dollars in my city invite. So when you're doing that with your analytics, it's showing you which content is actually pushing. Then we come up to engagement. All right. Now this is my engagement because I'm gonna show y'all my real numbers. All right. See my engagements is for the last 28 days. It was the 534 and a half watch hours, which it went down 40%. Now I don't know about everyone, but ever since the corona stuff went up, my numbers dropped. And I thought they would have went up. But see here, average view duration, 3 minutes and 38 seconds. And it went down 16% because mine dropped in the last 30 days. So with this, with your overview, okay, let's see. And I'm gonna show you this because see here with the overview for us analytics, it's showing me, okay, your views went up to this in the last 28 days. All right, but with our reach, so when you learn this, see the 103,000 impressions, that means 103,000 times someone clicked on one of those e-cards that end screen, or while they was watching a video, another video that was in that sidebar that's recommended. I got an impression 103,000 times, but the impression click-through rate was the 4.3. But like I say, my views for the last, since the corona, has dropped. Even though I'm still okay with it, but it still dropped. So with the analytics, is showing you which numbers is from where. And let's go here to the audience. And you see, this was my, can you see with the audience? It breaks every single thing down, Miss Stephanie, detail to detail. Now this is on the laptop, but I will tell you, and I'm gonna do it the other way, because if you're doing it off of your Creator Studio off of your phone, it gives you way more information. So okay, see, I gained in the last 28 days 182 subscribers. So it's still telling me I'm still down 60%, because at one point on the average, I was bringing in like 400, 500 subscribers a month. So I'm averaging out right now around 180. So that is down. But everything through the analytics, and this is the key component to those numbers, Miss Stephanie, this here, average view duration, this and this, but the main thing is this one right here. And I don't know why my screen keeps going. Okay, now here we go. Now here's that graph back, and it's going to show me here that when you click on your graph, it'll tell you each dot represents a video that was uploaded. But see right here, when I uploaded the Spring and Easter Tablescape Sunday, that video generated 11.8% of the views that came in on the 21st. So here for Springs in the Air, the baby blue tablescape, that brought in 21.8%. So of my views. So it's showing you, okay. And I'll tell you too, one thing as a sidebar. I'm gonna just turn it back around. As a sidebar, it's one of the reasons why to my invite videos. If you saw March and April, I did my monthly itinerary, and that is the outline I'm gonna follow, so that when I do an invite video, I won't per se like I just did the Dollars in My City challenge. But after this month here, I will not do a single video for invites, because I've looked at every invite video, whether it's my collab or a collab I participated in. Those invite videos, your numbers run real low on those, because for the most part and what I did, and I didn't do it for the Dollars in My City, I did it for It's a Spring Affair. When I did that invite video, I did not put the rules in my description box to make sure that if anyone participated, they was going to have to watch the video to participate. Because when you do your invites, and we always list out all our rules, everybody get the rules and they click off. Now the invite videos, now this per my challenge, but I ask anyone, if you do collabs, check your invite videos and see if, and I probably can guarantee it, your numbers for your invite videos are low. Because they'll start watching the video, then they just get the information they need, and then they're coming off the video. So I say those numbers, and like those things is what I say, it adversely affects your numbers for your channel, because where your numbers are moving up, because they're just watching that in small numbers, and makes your numbers drop real quickly. So that's why I'm doing the monthly itinerary thing. So I'm gonna let you know what I'm doing by the month. And if you want to participate, like I said, my sister asked me a question. She said, what if you don't get full participation from folks that would have helped had you done those individual videos? And I told her, I said, well, it's going to be kind of catch-22. And I said, because for me, it's going to be this. Even if I don't get the extra participation, because we want people to participate in the collabs with us. I say, if I don't get the extra, I do know for sure everyone that participated watched enough for them to get all the information. Therefore, them watching that video didn't strike and didn't actually bring my numbers down, because I don't want my numbers in that gray, because in the gray it's negative for us. I say, so it'll actually they'll have to watch it. So I say, I don't know, and still though, even with doing that, when I do have a collaboration come, I interject that information in the middle of another video. Is what I'm gonna do, so it can actually help my numbers better for my channel too. So let's see, and everyone, I've been trying to figure out lately how to see which video is giving me more watch time. Yes, Erica, definitely look at those videos. So, but and two, not only that, not just your invite videos, look at everything that's going on. Because like I started earlier saying that I come off subject, like when my roll call Sunday airs for this Sunday. You know, you're gonna still get that little 2 minute and 20-second clip, but I come on because originally when I started doing roll call shout out, those videos was like 15 minutes and longer because I would automatically call out the channel, show you their cover page, and get information about their channel. But I said for me doing that, you know, it was taking me 2 days because I would have to get all your channel information. Then I would have to go in and pull out your URL for your page because I was listing everything. So I was like, I gotta make this shorter for me because in my heart of hearts, I do want to bring awareness to other channels to help them grow. I say, so let me do what I can do to still help other channels. So that's why I condensed it. But in condensing it now, those roll call shout outs, now on the average, I'm still gonna get 100 and something views off a roll call shout out. But the viewer retention mainly ain't but 1 minute. It ain't some, it's a couple of them wasn't even 1 minute, and I was like, okay, if I'm only putting out a 2 minute and 30-second video and the viewer retention is only 45 seconds to 1 minute, that's something that shouldn't run on my channel because it's because it makes all of your other numbers fall. What if people send you the URL banner and whatever else you need to reduce your genuine effort? Well, plain, what is it? Is that plain or plain taste buds? Well, even the way I do it now, I just go to your page and I hit your where it says, like if I come to your channel, plain taste buds, I key you in my search, and once it shows me your page, I hit those three dots and I hit share. I hit share, it'll open up your page, and I'm gonna just do that screenshot, which that part takes me no time at all. But what comes after that is once that video goes up, I don't care even if it still took me 2 days to get all of that information. I'm okay with that, long as I'm not doing 2 days of work where you're doing a 2.5 minute video, and it's those because those numbers on that greatly impact. Because what the analytics or the algorithm looks at is this: you put out this video, 100 people watched it, but 100 people only watched it, just say 1 minute. When my next video comes out, and just say, okay, I'm gonna say 70 people watched it, but they watched that video for 8 minutes. Well, those 70 people that watched the next video for the 8 minutes, because I just had 100 people watch a video for about a minute, you just dropped my viewing time for that next video. So therefore, you took away my 8 minutes. In reality, you give me about 2 minutes of viewing time. So as a whole, when those are coming through that way, it's actually dropping your, and I think I'm getting ready to get a storm. I hear some thunder, and I'm sorry about that. It's actually dropping your numbers as a whole, plain taste buds. Hey Fab, adorable bling with Suzette. So do that kind of help you out? And I'm tapping to see. And let me go on this way. Let me go back to my channel. Can y'all still see me, or am I still buffering? Okay. Now, do y'all see me, or am I still okay? So that helps Miss Stephanie. And two again, Miss Stephanie, I am gonna, when I do this next one, I am going to do it with my other equipment, so I can let everyone follow, so you can follow along, so you can see it. So when you see my numbers, it's actually in real time and it makes sense. That makes sense. I see you. You're not okay. Good. Thank you. Thank you, Shanji. Yeah. So so on your channel, and to everyone, if you look at what's going up on your channel. Look at the do yourself a great service by looking at the content that's going up that's actually bringing your other numbers down. Okay. All right, Miss Stephanie. I'm going to be waiting on that email, Miss Stephanie. Yes, look at your content that is actually bringing your other numbers down. And when you look at that, hey, Kale, and when you look at and see which numbers that is actually bringing your channel down, it's actually showing you say, okay, I don't need this right. I don't need this right here right now. That's one of the key points too. Why on this next upcoming month I'm gonna niche my channel, because through Creator Studio and my analytics, watching my analytics, that's why I say my channel gonna mainly hit 4 major areas. There's only 4, and I got that set up so that those 4 different types of content that is running, that's what you'll get. But I'm gonna have them geared on certain days so that my numbers won't be here one day and here the next. And just like, when we see that graph, like for that heartbeat, up, down, well, every time it dropped down, it doesn't matter what was up. It depends on where that drop go with your numbers. It's going to affect, because once this, now normally just say if with your video views, in everyone, it's the key to all of this is viewer retention. I'm telling you, your viewer retention, your click-through rate, and your impression, those are the key components if you're trying to get monetized to bring in your money. Those are the key components. So if you got where your numbers are running here and you drop here, just say normally your videos drop to here, but you put up some content that they go from here to here. Well, don't you know all of this here, all of that difference just pulled off every other day that your numbers ran high. So it's a fluctuation. So we have to kind of see what am I putting up and what I need to put up, you know. So done missed it, just got off work. That's okay, kid. I'm gonna come back and because this is jumping off, and my comments keep going in and out, and I missed a lot of them earlier. But yeah, because like I say, look at over the last 3 months. But you got to remember too, everyone, we're coming into spring. Now, what runs in winter will not run the same in the spring. Then when we end out spring, what run good in the spring will not run the same in the summer. So we have to be mindful of the different season change, and plus our channel type and say, okay, but just look at your numbers for the last 30 days. Look at not only just what, because you done. We gonna get it, Kale. Yeah, look at your numbers to see what have ran. And again, don't just look at the views. Look at the views, but on the scale for growing your channel, the views is this much. Viewer retention is this much for us growing your channel. So just think, you got this much. This is going to push your channel more than this much. So what types of things run best? What types of, wait a minute, my thing keep jumping out. I'm sorry, y'all. What types of things run best in the summer? I would tell you what I saw run best summertime is home repairs, when you're doing things to actually upgrade or change out your house, like you're painting and redo renovation type stuff. That runs good during the summertime. That runs well during the summertime. Now during the winter, our winter months, those tablescapes run because people are shut up in the house and they're trying to see what can I set out that was pretty. Well, we're coming, like now we're hitting into the spring. Right now, people want you to see you transition from everything that you're doing in the house, and they want to see some of the stuff that you implement. Like you got, I do know, Glamour 76. I'm trying to think who else that I saw that actually put up a front porch. I think Tangy put up a front porch video decorating and all of that. So during the spring months, see, people wanting to see you transition from the winter to the spring. So they're looking for those spring transitional videos. So the videos that shows them this transition into the spring, okay, people, they're looking at that more as opposed to what I looked at when I was shut up in the house. So every season and everything changes. And and we can look at to see uh she's texting me what is actually trending, but we have to see what's changing. And two, like, we know we're getting ready to hit the summer months. I'm just another nugget out there. All right. Like, if you're watching my channel, is you're gonna see that originally I was strictly the DIY queen. I'll DIY and revamp. Well, we're getting ready to hit the summer months. Well, DIYs pick up during the summer months. You're viewing. Okay, I got videos filmed that's actually waiting for this to pick up because I know it's coming. Especially this summer because we're in house, right? But even though you're in the house, right? If you're in the house and they want us to stay more homebound, well, you can still say, okay, you might got a hole or something in your wall you should have been fixed. Patch it, but patch it on video. You need to paint on video. Give them that renovation, or because what it is, everybody looking for the freshness of I'm coming. Because to most people, when you hit spring and summer, it's like you're bringing in new life, and they're looking for the new life to come into everything. So you have all those geared types of videos. But even with doing that, when you learn your analytics, see what else your channel itself is saying. Give me this type of video, and I tell you, I do home tours. But if I want a room tour to run good numbers, if I go in my little small bathroom, that shouldn't be that big, because I call my house tiny house living. My bathroom is this big. And when you create and put in different colors and different styles and small spaces, people love it to no end. I don't know why, but they love it to no end. So that's one of the things, like, okay, we're getting ready to shift over because people want to see that change over for the summer. Okay, well, if on my channel, I'm going to be crazy, but I'm not going to be crazy to not run that small bathroom tour. So you might see that bathroom, and well, not mine, you're going to see that bathroom 4 different styles for the end of summer. Because I know that's what run numbers on the channel. And two, you can be like me. I tell you too, you guys, now I can change my bathroom over. I'm going to leave it like that for at least a week because I need to do something else because I'm trying to run my numbers because I still film. And I tell everybody, I give you what you see, you will see it, But if that is running my numbers, then hey, if, another great point. I don't know, I enjoyed it. All right, Tay. Good night, Tay. Sparkles. And I think it was yesterday that she was doing the painting, and she said that it was yesterday, she said, well, for today, I'm gonna let y'all do a decorate with me, because for some reason, all of y'all like the glam stuff. So I'm gonna do a decorate with me with the glam, but I'm not leaving it that way. What she found out was the glam stuff runs for her table, for her channel. Good night, Design to a T. So if you learn that whatever specific content runs for your channel, she was telling everybody, I'm gonna give you what you want to see, but I'm not gonna leave my home this way. I'm just doing this because y'all like to see this. It's the same way with all of us. If you look at your content and whatever content that you have showing that everybody is saying, I want to see this, you let them see that. Good night, Sandra. Yeah, you let them see that, but in return, once you let them see that, you still do your own style. And two, like me, I'm venturing off into trying different things to see what works, see what style works. Not just what works in my home. I'm seeing what works for as what's trending. Now, and I tell everybody, I'm not big on the farmhouse because I'm a glam girl at the heart. I'm a glam girl at the heart. But when you look and see, you'll have certain times where, like now, the next trending thing is farmhouse. Well, if it's trending, that's going to bring in more eyes to your channel because you're putting out a content that more people is wanting to see. So, do you want to do your glam or do you want to do your farmhouse? So I weigh mine as give and take. So you'll see me starting before this month is out. You'll see me have already started incorporating certain other little types of content that actually bringing in change for the channel. So that's another reminder too as well. All right, everyone, and I know I probably didn't talk y'all to death again. When we do the good night, Tablescape. Good night, Miss Tablescape Diva. Okay. When we do the next one, I'm gonna do it the way I did that. How do you do premium dates? Okay. Premium dates, Miss Suzette, is you can only do a premium date from your laptop or your computer. You can't do it from your cellular device at all. So if you're on your laptop or your computer, when you upload that video, it's going to give you the option if you want to make it go public, you want to schedule it, you want to unlist it, or do you want to go premium. So you can only do premium from your laptop or your computer. Anyone got else another question? I'm trying to see what I missed because my thing is jumping out. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so that only goes off of your laptop or computer. Now again, anyone else y'all got any what is premium dates? Miscellaneous premium dates is this is when you upload a video to schedule it for people to watch like it's a live, but you pre-recorded it. So that's a premium date. Say for instance, you're doing a tablescape for tomorrow, and you can set it as a premium, and it'll go out to all of your subscribers to say, hey, Miscellaneous B has a premium video, which means you're going to watch that video at the same time your viewers are watching it. But the reason you do premium is this, and I tell anyone, never do a premium video if you're not going to be sitting at your computer to actually talk back and forth to people while they're watching that video, because that's the purpose of premium. And it's gives you the benefit of doing a live, which is and I'm going to tell you the number one component to doing a premium. Now, when we upload these videos and they air, you get to watch them. But like now I'm on a live. A premium video is going to run just like a live video, which means you get better viewing time. And if didn't nobody know that, and I probably should have said that while we had about, I think it was like 25 of us on. There's 10 of us on now. Premium videos runs just like a live, which means is when you do that premium video, all right, by Plain Taste Buds, when you do that premium video, Miscellaneous V, and when you go on there and that video went out and I come on there with you, now if I watch that video with you, how live videos work differs from regular uploads is I can upload a video for 30 minutes and just say for that, well, we're going to say 10 minutes. I'm going to do a 10-minute premium video. Just say like tonight I had a total of, at one point, I think it was like 30 people that came on the live. Well, when you do a live or a premium, it doubles your viewing time. It doubles. Sometimes it triples your viewing time. So therefore, if you got access to a laptop or a computer, schedule you in your lives schedule you on a live or schedule your premiere in so that you can get the views on that. I grandma saying that she say it's not working. Is everyone experiencing a storm right now, or is that just in my area? Do you need so many subscribers to do that? From the computer, miscellaneous V, if you have the computer, uh, you can still schedule that. Well, no, Cal is on, and because it used to be 1,000, you had to have 1,000 subscribers, but that ain't so. I do know if it ain't cheap, I'm not buying it. It's on, and she ran hers premium and all, and now she's at like 570 something subscribers. So if you take your phone and you download Kale, tell us what software you download to run your live so you can do your premium videos as well. I am in California. Okay. Oh, we're supposed. Yeah, we're getting that storm here, so I think that's why my screen is buffering. Yeah, but you don't have to have a certain number of subscribers to do a premium. But I would tell you, everyone too, if you want your channel to grow at a faster rate, do your live videos. Because I said that I didn't do my first live video till after one I after 1 whole year. 1 whole year. Now listen everyone, I met my 1K subscriber point at I think at my 6 month mark, which I had the option to go live. I didn't go live because, like I say, trial and error. A lot of things I've learned through trial and error, and I said that anything that I learned through trial and error, if I can help someone not to have to endure longer as I did, or I can help you get to your point quicker, that's what I want to do, because it don't bother me, because I still know in the grand scheme of things, every channel, we're all different, and if I give you some information, you surpass me, you were supposed to. I don't have an issue with that, because I'm okay. I'm okay in my own place. So, but I don't want people that's learning, because in this game, you don't have people that you can actually really talk to. And every now and again, and it's few and far between that you do find someone that you can actually talk to that give you real information. Because sometimes people give you information, but they ain't going to give you everything, because they don't want you to be as successful as them. So, and I don't want that. Right. Has helped me tremendously. Yeah, definitely do your lives. Don't make the mistake I did and reach, because at the point, like I say, I didn't know to do anything else, but I do know that once I hit the 1K that I can do lives, because once you hit 1K, YouTube is gonna send y'all a message in your subscription thing, and yeah, through your your inbox on your where you're looking at your who uploaded what today in your inbox. YouTube is gonna send you a message once you hit 1K. Say, hey, you reach 1K threshold, and it says, and your community will be open up until you within a few days. It took mine 5 days to come open, but they're going to give you that. And one reason too, I tell everybody, you want the community tab open for you is, and it's the reason why I try to do the shout outs, is because sometimes you don't really want to upload a video. Well, in the community tab, you take your picture, put whatever notes you want there, make full use of it, because the more you use your community tab, the more it actually shows up on people's page. So then they respond and interact. Now, I'm going to tell you another key that, like it's learning through trial and error. When you use that community tab, and the more when you get those responses in on the community tab, it's just the same as getting the responses from a video upload. Now, ain't that great? You got the same rewards from putting a picture out with some words and telling folks whatever, even if it say just watch my video that's coming out. If they're responding to it, it works just the same as you uploading a video. So therefore, if you start using your community tab more, and the more comments or people letting you know, okay, I've read this or whatever whatever question you're asking or not asking, the thumbs up or whatever, or even a poll, it registers just the same. So therefore, that's why I tell everybody, make great use of your community tab, because it is another key to building your channel. And if you get that community tab, because I do know, and and I tell you, I'm gonna give you thank you for being genuine. Thank you. Yes, yes. And I'm gonna tell you, because I tell you, I give you real facts, because I can only from my experience. Now, when I first started using my community tab, probably the first 2 or 3 months, my community tab might have got 1 or 2 thumbs up. Well, it depends on what you're putting out. But what happened is, when you become consistent with putting up something on that community tab, when you're consistent with it, it'll actually go through all of your people that got a subscription to your page, and they'll get it and they'll respond. It works the same way, so it works hand in hand. So therefore, definitely make good use to them. Work harder to get that one saved. Oh yes, yes, Erica. I've never used Miscellaneous B. Miss B, you have to have to get that community tab open. You for sure have to have 1,000 subscribers to get that open. That's why that 1,000 subscriber is so important to everyone that's starting your channel. It's very, very, very important to get that community tab open, because like I say, on the days that you're not putting out a video, you can put something on your community tab, and it's working just as the same, because you might put something on that community tab and just say, okay, even if you get 20 or 30 thumbs up or 5 or 6 comments on, well, you took a day that you didn't get anything, where they're looking at other videos, which they're going to still always be looking at other videos anyway, but that's content that went up for that day. So you definitely need that as well. So okay, and I'm trying to read everyone. So do that help you out, Miss B? Anybody got anything else that kind of got you on the fence about how to work your analytics? Any more questions about that analytics? Are y'all everyone that's doing everyone that's actually doing content, are y'all enjoy? What do you need for YouTube stories? If I ain't mistaken, Diva, per my research, I sent you. Okay, thank you, Miss Stephanie. I'm gonna check that. I am going to check that email. Okay, what about doing hauls? And that makes me want to pay more attention to other content. Well, Miss B, okay, I got a couple questions in there, so let me answer the first one. Diva, from what I've got through research, your stories will not open up until you get 50,000 subscribers. 50. Why, I don't know, but that's the limit for my research. And I'm still trying to see, because I do know they was going to make some changes with some of that. Okay. All right, Miss Stephanie, I'm going to get that email. And what about doing hauls? Now, Miss Suzette, far as hauls, now I do know, Kale, are you still on? I do know that Kale does quite a few hauls. So if it ain't cheap, I ain't buying it. But I can, like, far as my channel, my haul generate views, don't generate enough views. It really don't generate enough views for it to be a main attraction on my channel. And that's one thing we have to decipher out, because I'm gonna tell you guys, I love retail therapy. I love to shop, but if it ain't generating the numbers that I need for the channel, is it something that I should keep on the channel, even though I can get some views off of it? Then sometimes it's a hit and miss. So okay, Kale, far as your channel, as far as doing your hauls, or your hauls video generate as much, not just views, as much video retention time as your other stuff that you put up on your channel? And once Kale, while we're waiting on Kale to give us an answer on that now, she said yes. Now see, her channel generates off of the hauls. Well, she got a good, so therefore it tells her this: if her hauls and stuff are running good numbers, she got to keep that on her channel. It's really what it's saying. But with my numbers, it's a hit and miss, and most of the time it's going to be a miss. So therefore, my channel is saying, don't give me that. Don't give me that at all. So that's why we have to decipher. And to Miss B, even though you're looking at what other content creators are creating, you still look at, number one, decide what it is, your true goal of what type of content you want to put out. But make sure you enjoy that content you put out, because even if people like a content, certain content, and you don't like it, you're not going to give it to them long, because you don't get that much enjoyment. So you still watch to see what's trending, because you can look at people's channel and still see things that's trending. Now, it's okay to hit something that's trending, but you're still going to have to stay true to your niche. So therefore, your channel won't suffer. Just say, for instance, that all right, Kale channel does amazing with her hauls. And I see that her channel, she's doing amazing with her hauls. But I said, well, she's doing good with them hauls. These ladies doing good with their hauls. I'm finna put out some hauls. Well, their channel does good with hauls, because even though we got like-minded subscribers, you got certain people that's looking at certain things. So therefore, her people that get those haul videos gonna watch all of her haul video. I'm gonna put out that 4-minute haul video, and they're gonna watch it 40 seconds and they done. It ain't good for my channel. So therefore, that's why we have, and that's one thing about the analytics. The analytics will tell you what is not good for, that's running good for your channel. Now you can run it, but it ain't good for the channel as far as bringing in growth. She said, all right, Kale made a great point. Kale said, she said, I get a lot of retention, but not much views. I have an average of 50 to 60 views for each thrift. For each in the thrift store is higher. Tablescapes get more though, right? Because, all right, like, because we know we coming in from that winter season, Tablescapes run a number. But listen, what she says that her channel, she's getting, she's not getting many views on her hauls, but her viewer retention is high. So this is what happened. Now, you take her haul video, and she says she's getting 50 to 60 views for her hauls. Well, on the scale of things, her hauls videos ranking here because she's got high retention. But even her tablescapes, even though she's getting great, no, Kale, is your tablescapes video got a higher retention than your hauls, or are you just getting more views? Because how it works, right, because they watch it out. Right. So her hauls ranking here, even though her tablescapes, she's getting 50, just we're going to say she gets 60 views on her hauls. On her tablescapes, we're going to say 200. She's getting 200 views on the tablescape, but they're watching all of the haul video. She get 200 views on the tablescapes, more views, but on the tablescape, they ain't watching but 2 minutes. So haul, she's sitting here. Tablescape, she's sitting here. So therefore, she got more views here, but the retention is here. That's what the views are okay, and because the views carry this much portion for us monetization, this much portion. You're getting this much portion. If you want, this is what you want, because this is where all of your money gonna ring in at. There's one portion of it, and most of it is gonna come here. So therefore, per Kale's channel, is she's getting way more usage from the halls. Now she can still do a tablescapes because they're bringing in good number. So what has to happen, like you do, like me, say, okay, how can I take those tablescapes to another level, or what can I do? Or sometimes you say, okay, like me, say, okay, am I gonna bump it up to create more, or do I need to bump it down? And my thing is this: when I look at my numbers, is whatever is bumped here is what I need to run, because it's showing me this is what the people want. Now I love tablescapes, but this is what the people want. So if the people want this, let me give the people this. Just think about this. And I'm gonna come back. When I did the kitchen organization, when I cleaned my oven, I got over 3,000 views. But tablescapes have always been higher. Okay, and Miss Stephanie, if your tablescapes, far as views, if your viewing is way high, how about your video retention? Because they weigh in different. My 9K video is, yeah. Kale, the video with the 9,000, that's something we said earlier. Like when you look at your analytics gonna deal with, it's mostly gonna give you what's mostly relevant. And here's one thing, people know: the research. When I tell everybody, all of us is one video away from going viral. But here's the reality of it: if you put out a video today, that video won't go viral. Every video that has went viral is a video you did in your past. So therefore, if you watch your videos, that's why you'll see, well, how come I got 500 views today, but what I put out in the last 3 days ain't showing me but just say 100 views. Well, you got 400 views from what you had put out prior. So people are still looking at your prior stuff. And I do know Kale's that was the Black Diva Kale's video that's got those 9,000 views. What Kale done was, if there is something that's trending, we miss it. I know I missed it when we don't do trending stuff. Because I do know when that I'm still. What about that, Kale? What you're confused at? So I'm still confused. Yeah, because whatever trend, when something is trending, that means everybody is looking at it. So it's an item or something specific that everyone's looking at. So anytime something is trending, make sure if it's something trending and it's in your, it don't even have to be in your niche. Hit that thing that's trending, but make sure it's still relevant for you. My DIYs get the most retention, but they are a lot longer. I get about 1/3 watched in the video. All right. Well, Miss B, because you're like me. I was originally centered around, hey Karen, I was originally centered around DIYs. And that's what I told everyone earlier. For some reason, if you do a 3-minute video, you're going to get about a 30-second retention time. You can do a 15-minute video and get a 5-minute retention time. I don't know why it plays like that, but what I've saw is the longer the video, the better retention time you get. And the key is we're striving for that retention time, because that's what, and to everyone, if you're looking to trying to get your channel monetized fast, check it out. If you got 100 videos on your channel, that is, we're gonna say 5 minutes. 100 videos at 5 minutes. If I watch every video on your channel and it's 105 minutes, I gave you 500 minutes. If you got 100 videos on your channel that's 10 minutes and I watch everything in its entirety, I just gave you 1,000 minutes. The longer the videos, it keeps people, it actually pushes your number quicker. Trial and error. I had to learn that the hard way too. But I do know we can't do tablescapes for 10 minutes. I'm still waiting on a question from you, Kale. You say I'm still confused. Was it about me saying that when the videos go viral, it's a past video? Because I think that's what I was talking about when it popped up shortly after that. So is that it, Kale? Or am I still buffering and can't no one see me? I'm waiting on Kale to come back in and give me a answer right quick, everyone. Yeah, you still there, Kale? Okay. I'm not buffering. I'm looking for Kale put me a message up. She says she's confused, and I'm trying to make sure I stay on target. Okay, and to Miss Stephanie, you said that your oven cleaner got over 3,000 views. Two with you, Miss No, that was okay. Which question? Which question, Kale? Well, tables are shorter, so I got both. Okay, wait a minute. I'm going back. Cause they watch all. So I got both. Let's say I got a little attention, but not much views. I have been tablescapes get more though, right? Cause they watch. Oh, what tables are shorter? So okay. Now, Miss Stephanie, you on your kitchen organization with your oven, where you cleaned your oven, you got over 3,000 views. But how is that compared to your tablescape as far as video retention? It's I just looked. I have 11,000 watch hours for the last 28 days, and about 4,000 views. Okay, all right, but you got 11,000 watch hours. What video gave you more watch hours than anything? Which video? Which one of your videos gave you way more watch time? Yeah, because I'm trying to follow through to make sure I'm staying on track with us because we're in here to help each other. Mm. And about 4,000. Yeah, is that right? Okay, I just looked and I have 11,000 watch hours over the last 28 days. Mm. You got 11,000 watch minutes in the last 28 days and 4,000 views. Okay. Which video ran more watch time, Kale? Look at it. Which video ran more watch time, and which video ran more views? And one question to everyone, since Kale brought that up. Now, the reason Kale can get 11,000 watch minutes and 4,000 views is because she's putting out content. When you Kale, since you started putting out more content, have not your numbers changed since you did that? Because when you're giving out more content, that actually generates you to gain quicker. Because just think, if you're putting out one video a week, and I'm doing 3 videos a week, and somebody else is doing 5 videos a week, I promise you, the person that gives up the 5 videos a week, they're going to hit their 1,000 quicker, and they're going to hit their watch time quicker. You know why? They're giving out 5 times the content as the person that does 1 video in a week, and the person that does 3 videos a week is giving out 3 times more content than that person that does 1 video. So when you're giving the content out, and I ain't saying you don't have to do any type of content. Just do what you love, and just do what you love. If you, Miss Stephanie does some amazing tablescapes. Well, she can do some tablescape series. Like now, I do know she's got her cleaning and organization series. Do that. But once whatever your content is, put it out. But the key for us analytics, once you start putting out that content, because what you're telling all of your followers. And I refer to followers and not followers is the one that's going to look and see what you're doing. They're going to watch it. Subscribers just gave you. When you see whatever your followers, look at your numbers, and your followers is still giving you an inside view on what it is that they like to see. Because like I said earlier, if I do hauls, it's a hit and miss. So therefore, why am I still putting up and still to the day for us my channel? I still got 9 recorded hauls that's just sitting on my phone. And I'm trying to think, am I gonna periodically throw one in there or should I just delete them out? Because hauls are a hit and miss. And normally if I throw out a haul is because for a specific day, because I record out my content. I know what everything that I'm supposed to do first, I do it. Then I go back and film my filler days, the days that I don't have anything specific set. And I do filler content and catch it that way. Well, some days if I miss something, like my last haul was, it was a day that I was supposed to have content up. And I didn't have any filler filled in for that day, so I just released it. But my hauls are a hit and miss. Let me switch to my iPad. I get more views when I participate in collabs than when I do a video that's in. Well, Miss Karen, I'm gonna tell you, at first that's the way it is. For some, and the reason, here's the reason being. And it's the reason why I asked folks, if you're doing collabs, let me know what collab you're doing. So because I want to fit that in my schedule. The reason collabs get more views is this. People know there's a collab. You might, even if it ain't but 10 people participating in that collaboration, what happens is that video took on 10 more views than what your normal channel would have. But here's how the collab works, and that plays into the part with the playlist. When you do your playlist properly, it generates more views if the playlist done properly. Because I'm going to do another. A few of the ladies from Diva Dynasty needed to know how to create playlists. They having issues, and I say playlist is an issue across the board. But I'm going to do another video on proper playlist management, because there's such a thing. If you do your playlist right, I promise you it will add in so many more views. But when we do our playlist, and I know this is a side note from that, but since you asked, Miss, when we do our playlist right. Now, for instance, Miss Karen, if me and you are doing a collaboration together, people let the videos auto-populate in, or they just let the people put them in. That's the wrong way. You still let them do that, but what you do is, if I'm hosting a collaboration and you're my co-host, when you open up that playlist link, the first 2 videos you should see should be the co-host. That once those folks go into that playlist, because collaborations is geared for one thing and one thing only in this YouTube world, is to bring more viewers to the host. So therefore, if you're participating in a collaboration, Miss Karen, and just say, okay, we had 10 people participate in this collaboration, and your video is sitting at position 8 or 9, you're getting less view because collaboration runs off. It's set that YouTube catches those top 3 quickly. So therefore, you're going to have someone that participated in a collaboration getting views and people pushed to their channel, because we don't do proper playlist management. And like I said, that's coming on, and I actually have that video filmed. I just got to get it set on a date that I want it released. So that's one reason. But it's because there's more participation in it. And 2, when you do collaborations, if you watch your numbers, you'll get people that watching that playlist that is not even subscribed to your channel, because that gives people the feel of if they want to join your family or not. And one thing too is we'll learn, and I think too, learning that by doing my research beforehand, because I researched YouTube 1 year, everyone, before I put out my first video, and I still wasn't going to do it then because I felt like I still didn't know enough. But far as in doing research tells us the average person is going to come to your channel 10 to 15 times to see if they're actually really interested in your channel. So therefore, when you do those collaborations, and another thing, and I'm going to catch everybody else question, Karen, another key point is one thing, and I participated in a collaboration, right? So in doing a collaboration, you can do a collaboration, but sometimes certain collaborations aren't a great fit for you. So you do a collaboration that's not a great fit. What happens is your video is still not going to rank, because everything we do is actually to get our videos to rank, so the algorithm can recommend us to folks that not even actually watching your channel. Because we need that. When you look in that sidebar, you need to see your video, and you need to see it saying recommended, but not just for your channel, for other people's channel. So, and that's one of the keys. Let's see here. And I'm trying to catch back up. Okay. Kale went to her iPad. Oh, Wendy from Wendy always busy. She says she get more views in collaborate. Question for Wendy and Karen. How often are y'all uploading content to your channel? How often are y'all uploading y'all personal or your niche content up to your channel? And that's, I need to work on being, okay, Karen says she need to be more consistent in putting out content. Miss B says she's stuck in the house and I'm watching hauls and getting my fix. Okay, now listen, Miss B is watching haul because her thing is haul. So therefore she's gonna hit if it ain't cheap, I ain't buying it, because Kale is giving her 3 times her satisfaction she needs in haul. Now see, heck, if Kale's not doing those videos, Miss B's gonna find somebody else's channel that she can get her fix, because she said she need her fix with those hauls. So everybody that's watching our videos is actually going after a specific fix. So and it starts with giving them the content. Yes, playlist creation is a challenge for me. Hello. Hey there, Pedal is blessed. I'm glad to see you in. Diva's still in. Check Messenger so you can see it. Okay. Let's see. I'm supposed to upload once a week, but I do it every week and I'm trying to work on it. Okay. Now with that, Karen, let's see. Watch minutes, 11 views, 33. Okay. Kale, I got what you sent me. See, Kale, look on that, because those are some amazing numbers, Kale. Look on that and see what was your viewer retention, because that is the main key. Look at your videos to see which video retains the highest number for viewer retention. Because sometimes, you guys, we can do the same thing in our video, but in certain videos, we may be a little bit more energetic. We may be doing certain things different. So when you play with it, it's gonna let you see. Okay, top video. Okay, your F and Diva. I'm specifically wanting to see the one says your viewer retention, Kale. Haven't been consistent because I'm between states and don't have all of my things. Still don't know how. Okay, Kale says she still don't know how to read, because she's still trying to learn YouTube analytics. And one thing too, Wendy. Wendy says she haven't been consistent because she's in between. Yeah. In between states and she don't got all of her stuff. Wendy, you must be part of that military family. But I'm gonna share one of my secrets. Wendy, I've been shut up in my house. I had did stem cell transplant in January. I've been shut up in my house since January. And for some odd reason, when we pulled Christmas stuff out and was putting stuff up in the storage, I sent everything to storage except for one tote. So therefore, I'm only working out of one of my totes, and it's not one of my bigger totes, it's one of my smaller totes. So because I'm very limited, what I do is I'm switching out things, and I was like, now too, if you look around, I can only take what I got. So I would take one thing and try to work it 5 or 6 different ways to bring you 5 or 6 different types of content, because I'm completely limited. When I tell you I'm working off far as my tablescapes, and I think it may have been Mrs. B that told me, say, you got all type of kitchen stuff. And I was like, I'm gonna share on the secret. I use my dishwasher as part of my store because I keep my, had I not put those chargers, and I don't know why I stuck them in the dishwasher, so I stuck the chargers in the dishwasher, so only what I got sitting, and I don't think I got but 5 or 6 of my color styles in there. So I'm short where on what I can do. So just try taking what you got. And like me, because I do home decor, I take my stuff from the bathroom and put it in my living room, and I'm gonna make a video about it. I switch, it's the same stuff, just in a different space, and it'll create a different look. And I do that, so you'll see. And if you follow my channel, and I know Kale have saw the stuff in the bathroom, in the bedroom, in the kitchen, in the living. Am I right about that, Kale? So you switch it out, so it's gonna let me give you more content, because right now I have been limited because I still been homebound. So yeah, so that makes a major difference. I'm coming back in here. Let's see. I'm uploading every day to clean my house. I know that's right, Miss Suzette. I'm sending it all. Haven't been consistent. Still don't know how to read it. My videos are improving, but it's the dang. Oh, Miss Karen, I'm gonna tell you about me too. I have been on the YouTube for a long while, and I'm still learning how to understand. Yes, analytics is it was a dose, but like I said, I dedicated 4 months because I said I need to learn how to make my numbers run proficient for me to see growth. Because to me, at the end of the month, I don't care if I don't see but 1% growth. I want to see growth. I don't like to see where I'm on the same platform. But I will tell you, once I learned where I got, and I'm still not fully endowed with all the analytics, but once I got a greater understanding of it, my numbers on my channels changed. My numbers changed greatly. And it was because I was learning with the analytics what to do, what not to do, when to do. And all of that plays in part, because upload time, when you're uploading something, what do you upload? All of that plays in part in it too. So yeah, analytics has been something. Not military. My husband is a professor. Okay, so you're going through different universities. Yeah. I end up frustrated with editing and just what. Now, I will tell everyone. Now, right now, I am live off of my phone. Now, back in early November, my brother bought, for my early birthday gift, my brother bought me the camera. Then my birthday, my husband bought me the camera. I have 2 filming cameras back there. And I'm gonna just be, I haven't done with them what I should, because I learned how to edit it on the phone. So when I try to edit off my laptop and my computer, it frustrates me. I was like, I'm so done. But I said over the next 2 months, that's what I'm working on now, is how to not be as frustrated, so I can do my editing with my right equipment. Because I was like, and I know my husband said, why did we spend money to buy cameras for you? Because you talk about YouTube all the time. Why did we buy YouTube stuff? And when you got the camera just sitting on the dresser as decoration. And I was like, well, you're right, honey. I'm going to fix that. So, but it's the editing. But I will tell you, because I learned starting off with that Filmora Go software, I can do that, and I can be half asleep and I can edit a video. But with wide awake, I cannot do it with taking the camera and putting everything on the computer. It's like everything is too much. It's just too much. And I have uploaded 3 clips that I did upload through the camera, but they was only 2 minutes. And And I couldn't do anything longer than that because I was just tired. I was asking everybody, how does it look? And I went no further with it. So I do on my with that. So I understand that truly, Karen. I have tried 5 times to watch this. Okay, Miss Sandy must be still buff. When traveling furniture, we still have a home with all my decor. Hey, Miss Honeycrafts, I agree. Yeah. So editing is another thing, but another key, and another key, and it's probably would be better once I do learn with batch filming. Everyone batch filming. If you can batch film, it's your friend. Like Miss Karen, like if you if you're filming, batch film, set out what you're gonna film. It's like, okay, I'm gonna upload 2 times this week. Film it, cause I film mine, then I'll come back. All of my original videos you'll see I filmed, and I usually do all of my intros before I start my filming. Then I do all my filming. Then when I finish all my filming, I usually do all of my outros. So that's why a lot of times on some of the older videos, you'll see me very energetic. And by the you get that outro, you was like, man, she looked like she bone tight. Because how I film. But now I've started back doing that. But what I do as of lately, I do all of my filming. Then some things like for tablescapes, some of the tablescapes I'll sit at the table and hurry up and do the intro, but that's still after the fact. Because normally if I do a tablescape, I'm gonna leave that table sitting that day, and I'll film 2 other things or 3 other things. Then I'll come back and catch that intro because I still got the table sitting. But as of last week, so on the next upcoming videos that you do see tablescapes, you're not going to see me sitting at the table. I go in my room and I film my intro and my outro. Then I set my other stuff in. So just find out what works for you, because just for me personally, what worked for me was filming all of my content, then coming back and catching my intro and my outro. Because even if you didn't want to actually film a true to life intro, you can come in and do with the voiceover, and I can let you know what I'm doing. But that's just what works for me. Much easier to pick a day and dedicate to filming. Yes. Um. Let's see. Batch filming. I hadn't thought about that, but yeah, that's what I do. And actually, Karen, I started out. Probably my first 5 videos that I uploaded. I filmed, then I uploaded. And I probably didn't do that past 1 week. Then after that, I from almost from the beginning, because I come out of corporate America, so it was like, okay, I got my outline of my itinerary for months ahead of time, and I think that's one reason why I still do it, is I want that set in place. Say, let me get this out of the way. If I do all of my filming, I can come in and catch a minute, usually 35 seconds on the front and a minute and 30 seconds on the back, so I can add 2 minutes to that video because I actually have the content for the video. But then again, it goes back to editing, which is another major breaker. It says it's much easier to pick a day. I do 4 to 5 videos on Saturday, and Sunday I do it. Right. Now, see, Kel does a great thing because that's how I film. Now, she picks 2 days. She does Saturday, and so she films on Saturday and she edits on Sunday. And see, by her filming that way, that's giving her 4 or 5 videos. Now, if you're filming, and on the average, you can film, I can film 4 to 5 videos. I have gotten in 6, but it depends on what type of content and the length of it. But you can get 4 to 5 videos in on a batch filming. Now, if you do it that way, then you taking the next day to edit. See, if you was doing it that way, Karen, you got 5 videos. So you really got enough of content for 2 to 3 weeks. So that's filming that way puts you ahead of the ball game. So and that's exactly what I do too. Like Kale, now for what I found works for me, I do exactly what we do. I take, like I'll say, I'm gonna this week, this is my filming week. But even though I film, I don't film if I don't got content already to go out for that week. So my content has to be ready. So that's why I try to stay ahead. So once I film, I'm going to film and usually I film for 4 days. I'm going to film for 4 days. I'm going to get up and I'm on my time schedule. I'm up at 6:30. I'm getting up at 6 or 6:30. By 7:30, I'm filming. And I'm normally gonna quit when the husband come home if he wants dinner, wants to talk. But I'm usually gonna finish filming probably around 5, 6, sometimes 7 or 8. Now that ain't, it allows me to take a break in between. But if I didn't film 4 days, that's then gave me if you count, if I can do 4 to 6 videos in a day and I film 40 days, that's enough of content for a month. When I did my stem cell transplant, I filmed for 1 week and it gave me enough of videos for a whole month and 2 weeks out of the next month. But when you're batch filming, you have to be dedicated. So but I write out everything so I can film that way. But batch filming is really is your friend. It's your friend. Okay, Miss Suzette says she's coming in. Goodness due to the stay. Oh yes, but with this stay in, Kale, like right now, because I started week 4 last when I started really kind of feeling. I was 100% like myself. I started back batch filming because one day it took me 2 days to film one thing because I was dragging, but I feel like I'm back on board. But still, right now, I still got videos through the last. I think my video I got set now for the last video is for April the 25th. So I'm still ahead. So now and today is Thursday. And normally what I do is I film Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I may film on Thursday. So therefore my weekend time, and I'm going to edit usually on Friday because on Saturdays my husband work schedules buffers in and out so that I make sure on those weekend time that we're going to go out to dinner, which we can't go out to dinner now, but I'm available for us to have our one-on-one time for those weekend times. So yeah, so batch filming is my key to go-to thing, especially being at home. Oh, thank you, Kale. Thank you. Yeah, everything is still going good. I can't. Well, see, Kale, you're working. Come out of the room. I know that's right, Kale. Yeah, but what we do is we just find out what works best for me now because I batch film that way. You still can batch film. Just say if you do like Kale, you take 1 day and you film, even if it ain't but 3 videos. I'm gonna film 3 videos. And 2, when you start batch filming, you'll pick up your rhythm on how to batch film where you're gonna say, okay, and I guarantee if Kale's filming, she might have 1 long video, but she's gonna have maybe 2 standard videos and 1 shortened video where it ain't as long. So you'll learn your flow on, okay, what can I do for me to be productive that I can still get out some good content for my followers to follow along with me. So yeah, that is that's another idea too. Is that helpful, Karen? Let me put my glasses back on because her cannot see. Night fab. It is good to break down. Yes. Yeah. And that's the way I do because I do 1 regular. You'll be. Oh, thank you, Karen. Thank you so much. I'm trying because I told her, yeah, because my key is to help everyone so you won't have to go through the trial and error that I went through. Because if we can help one another, if you don't have to make the 50 mistakes that I made, that's better, because it'll help you get to where you're going quicker. So, and I don't have no issue with that. I'll let you know, hey, I made some mistakes along the way. Because, and one thing too is, especially for new content creators, I did not participate in my first collaboration 9 months in, 9 whole months, because I had read about collaborations, and even though reading it, what I read, I didn't properly understand it is what I had to botch it up to, because with collaboration, it says participate in many collaborations as you want once you got your channel flowing with your niche, which is crazy by all means, because if you participate in a collaboration, even being a small channel, is putting your channel in front of eyes that will normally not get to see it. And that's still what we want. We want those channels in front of eyes that haven't saw it yet. So therefore, and when it get in front of those eyes, it's going to get in front of some more eyes. So collaborations is a great thing. So when you can, any of us, when we can, you definitely want to participate in collaboration, because even you can, by you building your channel, Karen, because like, and I do know, Karen, a lot of your channel is already niched in. You've niched your channel in real good, Karen. Up front, your channel is niched in real good. But normally, most of us, or even like I can just say for me, not most, for me, when we're learning and we're trying to set our channel up, we're in different places till we figure out, okay, this is what's working for me, so this is the content I put out. But in doing those collaborations, it actually helps give you extra eyes on your channel, and that is definitely one thing that we do want. Yeah, we all want that. And and I'm a firm believer, it's been 25 or 30 of us at a time. It's enough out there for all of us to be successful at what we're doing. Because if you be successful, Karen and Kale and Petal and Diva and Beverly and Miss B, y'all success doesn't take away from me. And that's the one thing that, is the one thing that, even not just on YouTube, I just think in life, I was like, if only people would come to that realization. Your success has nothing to do with me. And even if I'm on this channel, we all can be successful. We're all successful in different areas, because we all got different, we all bring ourselves, which means I can't be over successful than you, Karen, because I'm not you. You bring you. So, and that's one thing I wish that we all cross the board, and not just you, just cross the world, is one thing in general that we as people would learn. Your success has nothing to do with me. And even if I give you some information and you become more successful than me, it was intended for you to be more successful than me. So I'm not going to have an issue with it, because you're just carrying out the lot that's given your life. Yeah. So and that's how I look at it, because I was like, and I do know, like, with starting YouTube at first, I know, like, my aunt, she was like, quit doing those videos. You showing everybody how to make your stuff. I say, I ain't showing nobody how to make my stuff. I say, aunt, just think of it. If it's 1 billion people in the world, you think I'm the only one that's got this idea? Why, no. So therefore, we all might have this idea, but it doesn't take away from any of us. And I just feel like, and two, I walk by and this is my rule I'm governed by, not just with YouTube, just in life in general. Whatever you make happen for somebody else, God in returns make that happen for you. So therefore, it takes, and the key is, I tell my family, I said, whenever we take the focus off of us, that's when we're ready for growth. Because I'm not just thinking about me. I'm not looking to get here. I want to help you get here. I want to help you get here. You get here. You get here. Because if I help you get there, listen, we've created so many avenues for all of us to grow by. And it actually costs not really on some things, it don't cost us nothing to actually help push our sister to get to where she needs. That's the one reason why I do like doing Sunday roll call. So I was like, okay, if you can get in, if I did it and you got in 5 subscribers, I help you get 5 closer. Let me do something else to help you get 10 closer. And that's my concept. So yes, on that, yeah, we can all grow from this. Yep. Yeah. So yeah, so that's my whole key. I want to see all of us success, especially now being shut in. I definitely want to see us all successful. So, because now we're mostly confined to being home and all of that. I truly want to see us all success, and we can get there. But it starts with support. It's really what it starts with. It starts with support. So and like I say, I just got certain rules that I'm governed by. I know my husband told me last week, he says, on some of the things on how you think, he said, I'm not saying it's wrong because it is right. He said, but you have to come to realization that how you govern and live your life is a lot of people that don't think that way. And I had to tell him, I said, well, because people don't think a certain way, it doesn't have nothing to do with me. I say, at the end of the day, I tell them, I'm going to always do what I know in my heart that's right, and I'm going to always do what's right according to what God has already said. I say, so on that, it doesn't matter about the other stuff. I just have to do what I know is right. So yeah, and we can all make this great thing, especially now if you shut in the house and I'm shut in the house. Why can't I? Because I was like, well, I'm not going to do the live. And it was like, why not do the live if someone needs to learn the analytics, or someone needs to learn this or that. If you have the information, give them the information they need. So while we are shut in, they can perfect something while we're closed in. So after this, they'll be ready to roll. And that's my thing. My desire is within the next month to 2 months, everybody's ready to rock out their channels. Like, I'm going to rock my channel out. I know what worked for me. I know when it works, how it works. I know what I should do, what I shouldn't do. Now I'm finna make it work. And that way, within the next I have said within the next 2 months, I want to see channels that say, hey, wait a minute. 2 months ago, when we was in the corona, this Kale had 570 subscribers. Now here, 2 months later, Kale then got 10,000 followers. How did she jump that fast? She know what worked, how to work it, when to work it, what to. Not saying even if it don't come in those masses, it's coming. But it comes when we know how to work it. Even like, and I know Pebble is still on. I do know, I do know for sure Pebble knows what works for her channel and what to give to bring in the views. So, and that's all. I'm looking forward to your playlist video. I wish Kia, you know it's coming. You know I always tell you that. Girl, it's coming. I keep telling you that it's coming, it's coming. Yeah, it is coming. Let me put these back. Cannot see. Yeah. Yeah, it is coming, Kel. It is coming. Now, we're going to get there, and we're going to get there as a whole, all of us, because like I say, everybody that's on, we all going to get there as a whole. I love looking at glam tablescapes and video, but I finally realize I'm not good at glam. I love farmhouse and feel myself leaning in that direction. I like the fact that you two had great point, Karen. Because like you said, you learned farming. I'm going to tell you something else, Karen, because I am interjecting a few farmhouse style decor periodically through the month on my channel. I will tell you what, because you do like farmhouse, you on a great trend, and it ain't that a trend. In reality, the farmhouse style is really almost taking over the glam. The farmhouse style decor generates way more views than than our glam girls. And I know I'm a glam girl at heart. Even though I create other little different styles at time, I'm a glam girl at heart. But that farmhouse stuff, it generates great numbers. So that's a good thing to actually be in. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Diva. Yeah. And then to everyone during this time, venture out to, venture out in your decor style, because I'm gonna tell you, y'all gonna see quite a few tablescapes that some of them come across the blues, because I was planning all of the different decor styles. Cause I was like, I want to do something different by being shut up to see what I like. So y'all gonna get those different style tablescapes. Some of them was a hit to me. Some of them was kind of a miss, but even though I don't like certain decor style, I still got the videos for that. So y'all gonna see quite a few of those came through in the form of those tablescapes, and even a few in some DIYs. But your style is thank you, Miss Beverly. Now, Miss Beverly, I remember back probably about, I had been putting up videos probably around 5 or 6 months when I remember first Miss Beverly commenting and coming in on my channel. So, and it's one of the things too, like I was telling you, the difference when you get your followers, you get people that will come in and come on board, and they're looking at your content. And I thank you for that, Miss Beverly. And I'm looking at your number right now, Kale. Kale says, I'm looking at her video retention. I can't see it. I can't see it. I can't see it. Watch time, views. Kale, I don't still see your video retention on that. On the paper you sent. I still have those things to mail out. Oh, thank you, Peter. Listen, I was saying that everything that's coming through the mail is coming slow. I told my brother we did a title for him a month ago, and he still ain't got the title back. So and I told him everything through the mail is just running slow. Kale, I'm finna tell you where. And I'm a hands-on girl. I have to go back and look at certain things. Kale, if you go in your Creator Studio, click on one of your videos. Just click on a video, and I'm just going to show you how to look at your video retention from posters not delivering packages over 5 pounds. Oh, in the Charlotte area. Oh, that's why I got some bed and stuff haven't come in. Okay. Kale, click on one of your videos through your Creator Studio, or anybody for that matter. If you want to see how retention wise what one of your videos did, go to your Creator Studio, your YouTube Studio, that is. And when you go into YouTube Studio, scroll down to where it says videos. Just tap any of your videos, and when that video come up, it's gonna show the name of the video. Then it's gonna say analytics, and up on the analytics in blue, it's gonna say view more. Tap your view more, and for that video, it's gonna tell you your real-time views, or how many views it got in the last 2 days, how many watch minutes for the last 28 days, the total views of that video in 28 days. Then it's going to say audience retention. Now on this one video here of mine, it's got the audience retention at 65.1%. It's going to tell you how long people was actually on that video, watching that video. And that's our key component for learning analytics, as well as traffic sources, because we need to know what source brings in our traffic. Did you get to see that, Kale? And I'm looking at my computer on the side as well. I'm looking at it on the side. Okay. And I got Miss Stephanie's question to go and look at for your information. Okay. Now, was everybody able to follow along? If you can look at your YouTube studio to see what your video retention was. Come on. I may be buffering because it is thundering so bad outside. Okay. Okay, let's see. Impressions, views, video traffic source, view age, date, revenue source. No, it's not on that either, Kel. It's not on that because we got your views, your watch time, your subscribers, what's just happened in real time in the last 48 hours. Yeah, it's not on there. I'm gonna do it. I am going to view duration. Yeah. Do you see it, Miss B? Because I see you got viewer duration. Now, do you see your viewer duration on one of your videos through that way, Miss B? Yes, it's thundering here pretty good. Yeah. Again, if you go into your YouTube studio, if you go to YouTube studio, when you go into YouTube studio at the dashboard, just go down to where it says your videos. It says under engagement. Okay, it's not letting you open it up. It says under engagement. Miss B, YouTube should open up even when you don't have but one view from you uploading that one video. Oh, under engagement for your viewer retention. Okay. Okay, my honey's craft says she sees hers. Shanji says she found hers. Now, when you tap on that video, whichever it is, on the video, when you do see the analytics, you hit view more at your audience retention time. That's what you need to be looking at to see. And that's actually telling you which one of your videos engage more with your followers that you uploaded. So that is the number one number you should be looking at when you're deciding on specific content for your channel, because it's telling you, like I say on this video of mine, for this one, it says and this is different. For this video, my audience retention time was 51.1%. So, but now if I do a haul video, I'm going to give you a number off of my haul video. And I told y'all, I'm going to give y'all my real-time numbers. I'm going to give you the number for my haul video. And let's go here. Video. And I promise you, you're going to be like, what? Yeah, but hauls does great on Kale and a lot of people channel. It just, they don't run as good on mine. Okay. Now, I'm pulling it in. Overview. Watch minutes. Now, my last haul video, my video retention was 2 minutes. 2 minutes and 7 seconds. And 2 minutes and 7 seconds. And that had me at 4.9% retention. Now remember, I got a video that's got 51% retention viewer retention, audience retention, and 65 audience retention. But my home video got 4.9% retention. Now you see the discrepancy. So if I'm putting out a lot of haul videos and I'm doing 4% retention time of you watching a video, or if I put out a home tour or me decorating a space and it's getting 65% retention, what the analytics is telling me, they want to see home tours or you decorating spaces. They really don't want to watch you put up your home video. So then I have to decide. Now, as much as I want to go shopping or like to shop, well, are you going to give them hauls that you got this much retention, or are you going to give them home tours where you got this much retention? So when you look at your numbers, it's no comparison to what you should be doing. You should be giving them those home tours on what's bringing in more numbers. And two, when we learn one aspect of the analytics, like I say, your push for your watch time is going to majorly change on once you see, okay, this is the content that's running, I'm getting more retention, which means they're watching it longer. Impressions is that how clicks get impressions, is that how clicks you get on your channel? Yes. Now impressions is not only clicks, you get your impressions from your end screens and your iCards as well. Your impressions come. So your impressions come from a couple different sources, but that is actually still one. How many clicks you got on your channel? I announced that earlier, and it was let me go back. It was I have over in the last, but the clicks is for the last 28 days because it's only show you a 28-day period. And for the last 28 days, if you saw that picture that went up on my community tab for the 103,000, that was real because I snapped that off of my YouTube studio to actually put that in. So let's go back here, and I'm going to tell you right quick what it was again, because let's go here to my channel, my community, and my impressions as of this morning when I put the post up was 103,223 for the last 28 days. Yeah. And again, and they give you those impressions for the month. And if you go up under there, it says that my impressions was 123. Let me go back again because I knocked it back off. My impressions was 103, but my impression click-through rate was 4.3%. So those are real numbers for that post that went up on my community tab. Yeah. But my honey's crafts, and here's the difference, is if you're doing one video a week, your impressions are going to be way lower than mine, because on the average I normally do 5 to 6 videos a week. Now if I have double collabs on certain days, I have as much put out 11 videos a week, because 2 collabs, I have had 2 collabs and 3 collabs on another in the same week, so that makes a difference. So the number of videos that you got going out, it actually increases your impressions as well. So if you're doing 1, I'm doing 3, Kale's doing 7, Kale's impression and her click-through rate is still going to be greater than ours because she's giving the system more content. Do that make sense? Yeah, do that make sense to everyone? Now let's look and see here. How do you do in, it says, 43. Okay. Kale click-through rate is 43,445. See, her click-through rate is growing real good. Kale, that's still, your click-through rate is still good. How do you do an in card or I card? You have to do an in card and an I card. You can't do them from your phone at all. You have to do those from a computer or a laptop. So, but when you upload your video and you're doing it from your laptop or your computer, when you upload your video and you go into your YouTube studio, you go to your videos, and at the video, once you click on the video, it gives you the option to edit it or hit details, and it's going to open up that video because it's going to let you see what you keyed in that description box. And over to the right hand side, it's going to say e-cards in screen. It's going to tell you the name of the video, the time length of the video, whether the video went public or all of that. But that's where you add your screen and iCards too. Yeah, okay. So that's how you do in screen and to my hunting craft. If now you don't have to have 1,000 subscribers to do in screens and iCards. If anyone has a laptop or a computer that allows you to add in screens and iCards, add in screens and iCards to all of your videos, because that generates that actually boosts that click-through rate, because you'll get a lot of people clicking on your other content. So definitely add those in. Definitely add those in. Okay. That helps you out too. Shanji says yes. Yeah. So definitely do that. Now I do know Miss Shanji is just growing her channel. Okay, Honeycraft says that don't help you out, Kale. Kale, you do wait a minute, Kale. Kale, you do end screens. And you do iCards too. I have saw end screens and iCards on your videos. What we're missing, Kale? Yeah, so Honeycraft, yeah, do them end screens and iCards, and yeah. And we're gonna help you all of you ladies push toward that 1K. Yeah, that's our goal, to hurry up and help everybody push toward that 1K. Yes, but don't know how to. Oh, you still don't know how. Yeah, I'm gonna do a different style. I'm gonna do the analytics in the same form as I did the playlist, so we can look along and go along together. I really don't even pay attention to any of those numbers. So you don't look at any. Can't say I don't look at any of them numbers. I just like to do your videos. And that is good to a point, but you're trying to grow your channel, Kale. And even though you're putting out the videos you like, those numbers is actually going to steer your channel to get you to where you want to go. You have a good night too, Miss Karen. And I think I'm going to soon log off too. Any of those numbers. Okay. Yes. Yes, Kale, you're gonna have to get those numbers so that you can actually push your channel on over. Yeah, so you can push your channel on over. Okay, so in card and I card link to another video like one you have done before. Yes. When you do your end screens and your iCards, that links to, and you choose yourself which videos goes in that iCard. You can put a video in there. You can put a playlist in there. You can put a reference someone to subscribe to another channel. Now on the end screen, it's the same way. You can tell them, and on all end screens, I think everybody should be the rule of thumb to add that subscribe button for your channel on the end screen. So if someone needs to, if they're watching your video and they want to subscribe, if they hit that, it'll pull them straight over so they can subscribe. But yes, that's exactly what it does. My honey crafts. That's exactly what it does. Okay. Okay, Kel, I got your thing for your audience retention. Now, Kel, your audience retention for which video is that? Okay. Your audience retention for that video, Kel, was 38%, which on the average, Kel, for that pretty and pink video, on the average, they watched that video for 3 minutes and 7 seconds. And seeing the for your analytics, it's precise. It's going to give you dead minutes and dead seconds. So, Kel, yeah, that video retention was on an average, and it'll tell you how many views it said that video had. That video had, wait a minute, I'm trying to look, and I can't see small. 256. 256 in there. Yeah, Kel, that video, the average retention was 3 minutes and 7 seconds. So, and when you look at that on the scale of your tablescapes, it'll still let you see geared toward what specific styles of tablescapes that we do that actually bring in more viewers as well. Okay, let's see here. Do I got any more questions and without this thing jumping? Yeah. The video was 352. And see, I can't see your viewing, but it says your percentage of it watch was 38.7%. Yeah. Yep. And so for that video, Kel, you got the viewing on it was actually really great. It said the video was 352. What are teaser clicks per card? Teaser clicks is sort of like sort of like with your iCards. The teaser clicks, when you set up for your teaser clicks, it still leads up to other content, which teaser clicks is gonna fall in line with your ads when placing those ads in. Oh yes, Kel, that's actually great. That was real good for that video, Kel. Say, will it let me do an end card on my phone, or do I? You have to do the end cards and your iScreen on your laptop or either your computer, one of the two. It won't let you do it on your phone. Why? I have no idea. Yeah, but it won't let you add them on your phone. So Erica, yeah, you'll have to have a laptop for that, or if you got your regular desktop or any type of computer, set it up. And one thing too now, the way YouTube Studio is set up, once you set up your end screen, it'll run that template across the board. So whenever you get ready to come back, because and one thing when you do the end card, hey Tammy. When you do your end screens, once you tell it what you want, you have to tell where you want everything to be positioned at in that video. because that's one thing. You can add everything, but you have to adjust. Like if Kayla's video, she said her video was 3 minutes and 52 seconds. Well, when she do her end screen gonna pick up, all of the end screens is gonna pick up around 3 minutes and 17 seconds. So after the 3:17, she'll have to adjust to tell where does she want it to actually be positioned in at. And once you do that, it'll set up that all the way through for all of your videos. So, and that's one good thing that they do, because normally you had to actually go in every time and set every last one of them. So now it'll take your last template and it'll say last template, and once you click it, it puts everything where it need to be. You hit last template, save, and kick out. It's that simple. So it's not a hard process, but it's still part of the learning process where we have to go through and learn what goes where and where it is. So that's another good thing. Wendy retracted her message. Okay. So yes. And again, Kale, that was actually good for that video. That was great for that video. Any more questions? Is anything else for us, or do you have, it might not have to do with analytics, do you have another question that you need to ask, and I may have an answer, and if I don't, maybe between me and all of us that's still on, we may have an answer for you that actually can help you out. So anyone have any more questions? Any more questions coming through? And I do know it's a lag. It's a lag. It's a lag in the time, because I see everything quicker than what everyone else does. Thanks so much for this video, Tim. I learned a lot tonight. No thanks. Okay. And again, everyone, I'm gonna do another post where we're gonna learn Instagram, and I got my numbers in place for YouTube, which I'm going to set for my upload time. But I was looking at it on Instagram, because we got time slots that our videos run better numbers, and those videos should go out at your peak time for viewer watch. They should always go out during your peak time, so it'll tell us on what day should we upload. Your video should go up at this time. So and it's a give and take, yeah. But I do know Miss Stephanie got hers down pack, and that is a great thing too, Miss Stephanie. And to everyone, if you are on, please, ma'am, please, sir, everybody, please make sure you go over to Creatively Miss Me with Stephanie. Go on any of her videos, and inside of her description box, she has the link to her Wix page, where she give you information. She actually give you information when you're doing your videos to actually get your videos filmed in great content, because she got everything listed out. So she got forms on that on her web page. Please hit our channel, go over there, because listen, anytime you can find information to help you be a better you at what you do, it's amazing. And the key is this: the information that she put out, she should have been paid for, because she has some amazing information. I promise, Miss Stephanie has helped my life a whole lot. Even though I batch film, once I found her video form, because she has a form on her page to help you, and it steps you through doing your videos, so you're not missing a mark on any of your videos, and it gives you all of your key pointers on what you do, what you're saying, did you do this part. Go over to her page and get that information, and she offers all types of information too, just to help you actually grow grow your channel. It's helpful for your channel. So if you are on, please, please, please make sure y'all check out Miss Stephanie. I promise you, if you get her forms, use those forms just for 2 weeks. Give it, matter of fact, if you're uploading at least 2 videos a week, do it for those 4 videos for those 2 weeks, and I promise you, at the end of those 2 weeks, you'll be like, I gotta have these forms, because it becomes second nature for you to see the way she got it lined out. Because I can film a video, and normally I write out everything. Her form simplified everything for me on writing it out. Because when I do a video, I might have 3 pages because I'm writing out everything. Her form simplified everything that I was writing onto that 1 page, so I can look on that page and tell, is my intro done? Okay, is any other channel links in there that I need to link? Is it done? Okay, is the video film? Did I do the editing? Did I do this? It's in detail. Please check that out. I promise you, you will love it. Because if you take that form and just do, like I say, if you upload once a week, do it for at least 4 videos. And if you upload twice a week, still do it for those 2 weeks. I promise you, those form, her information will actually help you out for uploading your video. Then 2, it helps you plan your video, because with those forms, you know for sure, then you won't be like me, because I was always flipping through my planner, because I write something here, because I put my ideas down, then I have to go back because I'm filming this idea, then this idea, then you have all of it outlined. It simplifies everything. Make sure you go check out. And if you're not a family member of Creatively Miss Me, please make sure you go over to her channel, hit that subscribe button, and I'm going to tell you, like she says in her intro, watch to the end, because there's always a bonus at the end with her website. So check out her website. You'll like her information. Oh, thanks so much. All right, Miss Wendy. And I'm glad you came on and chatted with us. And again, we're going to do this in more of for us to see, see as we talk through it. Okay, just subscribe. All right. Thank you, Shandy, for going over. Thank you. Thank you too, Miss B. Yeah. Check out those forms off of her website. I promise you, you guys, you're gonna love those forms, because it actually is gonna make your uploading simpler. It actually simplifies that first portion of getting those videos together. And with her paperwork, the way she got it set up, when you write your idea out of what you think, it makes everything so much simpler for you. So please make sure you do that. All right, everyone. I think I've talked y'all enough. I'm gonna get ready to end, and we're gonna come back, because I'm feeling normal like myself. And again, we're gonna set this tutorial. Also, we're gonna do that. And before we do this, you're gonna see. And if I'm not mistaken, if I got it set right, it may be Monday before Monday, maybe Monday. When you get that manage your playlist, because to show you the proper way how everything in that playlist that you create, it should look when you go in that playlist. You're going to get that, if I'm mistaken, that's coming Monday, this coming Monday. So, and you probably get this, I may do this again that next following Wednesday, but you're going to get them close together so we can learn analytics, especially while we're shutting, so we can be ready to rock out our channels. And again, everyone, I thank y'all for giving this live a thumbs up. Thank you for coming on and watch me chatter for all of this time. I really do appreciate it. And again, if you have any questions or you need to reach out to me, my email is always in my video description box, and it is also on my about page. I keep it in there. So whichever email you use, I check both of them at least twice a day, so I get the message and I return back. And so please, thank you for okay, honey. Thank you for coming on with me, and I'll see y'all again in another live. Bye, everyone.